That day, it was nice. I remember it was nice. It was a nice day.
Jude Sincere was only 6 years old when her life changed in an instant.
Out of nowhere, it just started shaking extremely hard, violently, and I didn't know what was happening.
What is coming to an end?
She and her cousin cowered together in a bunk bed in their 2-story house not far from Port-au-Prince.
1 minute, it was bright and everything was falling, and the next, it was dark and the whole house just collapsed. My bunk bed was made out of metal. So me and my cousin was right there under the bunk bed, and we're alive today because of that bunk bed. That bunk bed did not collapse, and everything was dark.
In the hours that followed, there were 52 aftershocks, magnitude 4 and higher. They continued sifting and shaking the rubble around Jude.
And finally we saw, as it kept shaking a little bit more, a hole was created on the other side of the bed. And so me and my cousin, we went through that hole and we made it outside somehow. And it was just me that survived with my cousin. It was just us two.
Jude's father, shown in the center of this photo, finally made his way from work to their home.
I was so happy to see him because I was confused. I didn't know what to do.
Sadly, Jude's mom, her older sister, and her young brother, who had been sleeping at the time, never made it out.
My dad, when he came, he went to the back of the house and he was crying out to my mom. He sounded so broken. He was just calling out to her, and the surprising thing was that she was calling back to him. So she heard him call and she was calling back. But she couldn't move. She was stuck into the house. And I don't know how long she was calling back to him, but then it eventually stopped. So I'm guessing she eventually died.
It is a weight and a memory that never leaves her. It plays out in her mind like it was yesterday.
I don't want to remember, but I do. I wish I didn't remember, but I remember.
Right after the quake, her father sent her to South Florida, hoping for a better life for Jude.
So he knew staying there would have been a very bad decision for me educationally. So he sent me here.
She's grown up with her mom's family in Delray Beach, her grandmother in this photo, and her grandfather pictured here alongside her mom.
And that's where some of my drive comes from, not wanting to return to that dark place and wanting to achieve something and not give up, especially when it got hard.
Today, she has started a new chapter at Florida Atlantic University, charting a new life.
So you're a freshman?
Yeah. Freshman.
Jude has dreams of one day becoming a pediatric nurse practitioner.
It's taking some time, but I'm going through it better than I thought I would, basically.
Because you said it's the unknown.
I do not do well with unknown. Things I don't know, things that I can't control, I don't do well with at all.
And you believe that's a result of what you went through?
Very much. But I'm not gonna let it stop me. It's not, I refuse. I refuse to give up.
It's that drive.
My family never really talked about the earthquake.
And an essay about her life.
And treated it like a disease everyone just wanted to ignore. I stayed in a box that nobody wanted to open.
That caught the attention of a group of local female executives.
We read her essay and it was so impactful that we were reading it and we sort of felt like we were there, and we literally cried.
Vicki Tate is the founder of the Alliance of Women Executives. Her group offers partial scholarships for local young women who remain in our area for college. Jude was selected to get some of their money.
It pushes me to see that someone believes in me that much without fully even knowing me. Don't cry. I am so grateful to even be offered this, and it's helping me a lot, a lot.